Hello and welcome back to Clicks on the Side. Today we're going to do a 300-point modern theme team build around a WizKids exclusive figure that I got a while ago and I just never had a chance to do anything with, but I started to think about it and I think I figured out a fun little team to use them on. So, without further introduction, today we are going to be doing a mystical theme team built around the promotional figure from this last Christmas, the surfing Gingerbread Man. Yes, I know it's a little early, but for some reason I was looking at the box and I was like, I really should try to figure out something to do with him. So let us take a look at what the surfing Gingerbread Man can do. He has, I keep forgetting what that team ability is called, Snowfall. So he has the Snowball team ability and the Mystics team ability. He also has, even though it's not on the top of the card, he does have Power Cosmic. No, I'm sorry. That comes in later. So he starts off with Mystics and Snowfall. Now, as you just saw, the Snowfall keyword is essentially team player. You choose a team ability that a friendly character can use that isn't uncopyable. This character can use the chosen team ability until you choose again. So, exactly like Wildcard, has the Santa's Workshop, Mystical, and Speedster team keywords, and has the trait Surfing Sweet Seas. When Surfing Gingerbread Man moves, after resolutions generate a water terrain marker in each square he moved through. That's going to be very important for this team. Opposing characters within 4 squares that are occupying or adjacent to a water terrain marker must roll for a breakaway if they don't already need to. 40 points, 4 clicks, pretty straightforward. Does have a 9 supersonic at the top, a straight attack, super senses, and prob on his first click. And then you'll see he does have a special defensive power on his 4th click. And that is a stop click. And that gives him the flight. It gives him flight and it gives him Power Cosmic. So that's where the Power Cosmic symbol comes in handy. Does have another trait. You can't catch me, I'm the Gingerbread Man. Surfing Gingerbread Man automatically breaks away. Of course he does. As he should. And you see there, his name is John Doe. Okay, that's well done. I did not see that beforehand, and yeah, that's well done. As a dad, I appreciate the dad joke there. So we have the Surfing Gingerbread Man at 40 points. Joining the Surfing Gingerbread Man with this mystical team is going to be from the DC Notorious set, number 16. We're bringing in Solomon Grundy. Looking like every bit a Scooby-Doo villain. I believe this is the Legion of Doom cartoon version. You know how we had the Scarecrow and Luthor and Sinestro, all those. Captain Cold. But let's take a look at Solomon Grundy. Has the Batman... There we go. Has the Batman enemy team ability as well as Injustice League. Has the Gotham City Injustice League, Legion of Doom, Secret Society of Supervillains, Brute, Monster, and Mystical keywords. Made us work for that. 70 points. Comes in with a trait. Return from Slaughter Swamp. Free. If Solomon Grundy occupies water terrain, heal him 2 clicks. Solomon Grundy has Safeguard Outwit. That's it. That's pretty much what you got. You got Sidestep on the top dial with the water movement symbol. Has Super Strength, Invincible throughout, that cannot be Outwit. So very handy there. And with that trait, that's where surfing Gingerbread's going to come in handy. If he's moving around 9 spaces at a time with that hypersonic to start off, you're just creating so much water terrain that Solomon Grundy can go through, hide in, and just take a hit with that invincible in the very next turn. Quite possibly just get that back by healing those 2 clicks. We're also going to go ahead and give him the Bucky's Arm equipment to go ahead and give him Close Combat Expert for a 12 attack for 4 damage for most of his dial, except for that last click where it'd be 5. And then he does have the Super Strength, so you can hit a little bit harder if you need to. And gives him a rollout with that Super Senses. Now, most of you might not be familiar with... you're probably familiar with Batman Enemy, but Injustice League allows when this character hits an opposing character with an attack roll of 10 or 10 through 12. After resolutions, remove an action token from this character. So just makes him that much more annoying to have to deal with. So yes, we are letting Solomon Grundy join the party. Now, if you've watched my videos before, you know I usually like to stay in one universe. But since this is the Surfing Gingerbread Man, and it's built around him, and he's not really part of either Marvel or DC, I am breaking that one rule and going to be doing characters from both universes. So, coming in at 55 points from the Marvel Next Phase set, it is going to be Man-Thing, number 53A. Most of you are familiar with what this Man-Thing can do, but we're going to go over it again anyway. Here he is. Man-Thing has the Mystics team ability. Animal, monster, mystical, and scientist keywords. And here comes some more swamp. One with the swamp trait, Stealth. When Man-Thing starts the game, generate 4 plant hindering terrain markers anywhere on the map. This game, those markers have, when this marker hinders line of fire, characters instead modify defense +2. Free. Place Man-Thing in any plant marker within 3 squares. So we are literally going to be making a swamp of the map with this team, between the 4 plant markers that Man-Thing's doing and the however many water terrain markers you can generate with this Surfing Gingerbread Man. 5 clicks long, starts off with Plasticity, Combat Reflexes, and Exploit Weakness, as well as a special defensive attack power, But I do know there are more traits on the back. One more trait, and that is Free of the Bloodstone. It's just a little trait, nothing big. Just some charge, invincible, and steal energy, all in one glorious trait. And then there is a special attack power of Poison and Super Strength. This Man-Thing is a force to be reckoned with. For only 55 points, had to put him on the team. And so he can go ahead and hide in the swamp that he and his comrades are going to create. Next up, we're going with a slightly different take. You wouldn't really see him in the swamp, but he's a decent piece for, and he meets the criteria. From the Wheels of Vengeance set, we are going with number 3, Blade. Wanted to go with this Blade because I felt like we need a little bit more survivability, and he's able to keep himself alive pretty well for just a common piece. He is going to be coming in at his 45-point click. Has the Team Player Team ability, Avengers, Marvel Knights, Midnight Suns, Monster, Mystical, and Police keywords. Has the trait Super Senses and Willpower. That's going to pair up very well with the shape change he has as well. So he has some survivability, as well as starting off with charge, blades, and combat reflexes. So if you're able to get him up close enough, fast enough, he should be able to last a good little while. Then if he does get hit, he does have some regen, steal life, and stealth if you need to hide him. But that and exploit weakness thereafter he loses shape change. For 45 points, not bad at all. Nice little handy piece. That leaves us with 85 points. And if you see my other videos, we're going mystical. I think you know who might be coming. From Marvel Next Phase, at 75 points, it's got to be Wong. I love this figure. I cannot use it enough whenever I get the chance, because I just love how annoying he is for your opponent to have to deal with. There he is. Wong has the Power Cosmic team ability, as well as Mystics, Avengers, Celebrity, Martial Artist, and Mystical keywords. Comes with the trait, I required a worthy opponent. If Wong is adjacent to exactly one opposing character and neither is adjacent to any other characters can't be moved or placed adjacent to either of them and can't target either of them. So if you really want to go one-on-one with any of your opponent's characters, Wong is your guy. Does have a special movement as well at the to start off. Want me to show you how it feels? Phasing Teleport. Plasticity. When Wong uses Phasing Teleport, after resolutions, he can use Flurry as free. So that is a 7 Phasing Teleport to just go up and go at your opponent with a 12 Precision Strike. You have Impervious to protect yourself, and you have a 3 damage with a special damage power, which is Exploit Weakness, Probability Control, and Giant Reach 2. So you are flurrying with Exploit for 3 damage with each attack, and that's a 12 attack. Love this Wong. I really do. He does have a stop click at the end. I must depart. Stop. Super Senses Toughness. When this click is first revealed, immediately place Wong up to 3 squares away from his current square. So that gives him just that much more survivability. He's not stuck beside whoever took him down. To that stop click, he can escape and have a chance to use that steal life that is there on click number 8 and try to survive just that much longer. So that's 75 points, leaving us with 10 points, and with that 10 points, we are going to give Wong, we're going to make Wong Amit's avatar. Avatar of Amit, sideline active. During force construction, you may pay 10 points to choose another friendly character to be Amit's avatar. If the chosen character has the Herald keyword, pay no points instead. That character can't be equipped or chosen to be any other character's avatar. This game, Amit's avatar can use poison and steal energy, and also scores the points paid with this trait when they are KO'd. So I really just thought this one could benefit from the use of poison, especially if you have your opponent tied down, stuck next to you. So if you go up against any character that does not have any kind of damage reduction, you're automatically poisoning for 1 right off the bat before you even get a chance to use your precision strike. You can use your poison, go ahead and phase teleport right next to the next square over, and flurry again. If both flurries hit, that's 7 damage. That's going to take out quite a few different characters, especially if there's no damage reducers. So that is what I thought of as a team to build around the Surfing Gingerbread Man promotional figure that came out last year. Like I said, late to the party with trying to do something with him. I honestly wasn't even planning on opening him up, but the box was sitting there for far too long, and I had to get him out and take a look. But let me know what you think. If there's any other builds you've done with the Surfing Gingerbread Man, any suggestions you'd make to this team. But that is it for me. Thank you for joining me, and until next time, this has been Clicks on the Side.